The first night I met him, he was the most gentle human being I've ever been around. He was charming. The typical guy you thought you wanted to be with. First night that he had physically harmed me, he slammed me against a dresser, and then, they cry in your arms. It's just crazy to look back now, like all he cared about was, oh God, I'm gonna go to jail. Like, I'm gonna get in trouble for this. Like, he didn't care anything about what I was going through. And so in the moment I felt it was normal to have ups and downs and bumps, and I always carried the saying that if you love somebody, you're gonna push through all those bumps. That led me into kind of staying in an abusive relationship. I feel like if one person would have just reached out, I feel like that would have changed the whole game. Like, just please ask me if I'm okay. And nobody did. I don't know, I just felt so alone. I just remember going into the bathroom and like bawling my eyes out, like wishing I could tell somebody the truth, wishing somebody would just ask me for the truth. And that person not being my mom, because of course I knew she would maybe take legal action, and I didn't want to ruin his life. I was very naive, but I feel like everybody in a sense is naive. Like, you just don't expect a human to do what abusers do. I think it was September of 2017. I broke it off. I had a bunch of like nice things that he'd bought for me or of his. And so one day I texted him and I said, is there anything that you want back? And I wasn't gonna meet him. I was gonna leave it somewhere for him to just pick up after I left. Then I kept getting these texts that he was gonna end up showing up to my house if I didn't meet him somewhere. I got those chills that God was sending down my spine to tell me to turn the car around, but I didn't, and I pulled in the parking lot, and he had 2 cards and flowers. One card read that I believe in kisses that last forever. And I said, that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to get back together with you. The tone in his voice, I can still hear it in the back of my head. I've never heard so much anger in somebody's voice. Next thing I knew, he was in my driver's door, and he leaned over. I thought he was about to force me to kiss him, and he just latched onto me with his teeth and bit 85% of my lower lip off. All I could think was like, the only way out is suicide. The overwhelming amount of support that I had definitely helped me through that. But I just realized, like, there's gotta be a reason this happened, and I just feel like the more I talk to people, the more I realize that somebody needs to stand up. And obviously we do have safe harbor and people sharing their story, but I realize that good is out there. Like, you can't just let one dark cloud take over the whole world for you. He took my happiness for so long, and he tried to take my smile, and I just realized I can't let him do that forever. In a sense, this did help me mold into the woman that I was supposed to be. I found this quote that says, she fought her battles the best she could, and she wore her scars as wings. I adapted that, and I wore that on my shoulders, and it's just really pushed me through all this. As crazy as that sounds. My name is Kayla Hayes. I'm a daughter, I'm a survivor, I'm a riser. Now that I wear a scar on my face, I feel like I want it to be a conversation starter. I want somebody to be like, what happened? And if they just hear the words, teen dating violence, domestic violence, my ex-boyfriend, like, they'll be like, oh my gosh, like, I need to get out of this situation. Like, I'm gonna fight for that. Like, in the end, I wanna be able, on my last breath, to say that I did all I could, not only to save myself, but to save as many other people as I can. But I think the most important thing is just to make sure that you educate your children on what the signs are and what they could escalate to, and look for the kids drawing back from their friends, look for the kids whose grades are going down the slopes. Make sure to ask that kid, how can I help you? Please tell me what's going on. And even if they won't tell you, at least they know that somebody cares. Like, just don't be silent to their silence.